Hello guys and welcome to the moon. My name is Carl and I'm going to bring you this cryptocurrency video. And actually I can see Davincij right there.
Hey, what's going on?
Come up, man. I want to ask you a question. So, I mean,
Yeah, sure.
You all know Davincij and you all know that he has some spectacular price predictions for Bitcoin. Actually, you've had spectacular price predictions ever since $1, right?
Exactly. When I first heard of Bitcoin in March of 2011, I was like, clearly this was going to be the monetary system of the future.
Yeah. So with that background, now what is we know that you said $1 million before the end of this year. Do you still think that $1 million per Bitcoin?
First quarter of next year.
First quarter of next year.
Mm-hmm.
That's your new prediction now.
Yeah.
And you think it's still possible?
I think so because inflation expectations are very high right now. A lot of corporations are protecting themselves from the inflation, and as they buy more things, the confidence in the currency is slowly being lost.
Yeah.
We're having interest rates at zero and even negative rates, and holding on to cash is just a bad idea. Anyone who looks into how to protect their wealth from inflation will come across Bitcoin, and they will, if they do the research, they will choose Bitcoin. I think billionaires are already doing it. So right now,
this is true. I agree with you. So, but your assumption is that it's going to happen so fast that the price is going to get bid up all the way to $1 million. I think, of course, we're going to reach $1 million. If it happens Q1 next year, I'm going to be very happy. I think I'm
just a little bit
happy.
Just a tiny bit.
Yeah, I have accumulated a good amount of Bitcoin, so $1 million per Bitcoin would make me, of course, very wealthy, and you would be very wealthy. I think all of you watching out there would be extremely wealthy at that point. Even holding one Bitcoin will make you a millionaire. Obviously, I still think 1 million is going to happen. I just don't think maybe it's going to happen Q1. I think somewhere between 200K and 500K might be more likely.
That's most likely if our monetary system continues to exist.
Yeah.
I think it's going to fall apart at the rails because it's just, there's a lot of things that indicate that it's not going to be able to hold it together. The Federal Reserve is starting to buy debt for the first time. Well, not first time, but they started a long time in 2008, and they just haven't stopped. And so, that's the end of the cycle. That's the end of a monetary system once the central bank starts buying the debt.
Yeah, these are great points, and these are all the reasons why we're holding Bitcoin. And actually, it's funny because you and I come from a similar background, because you were into gold and silver. I was also into gold and silver, and then we heard about Bitcoin. We already were researching the Federal Reserve, the central banking system, and why fiat is bad. So it's just interesting that we have that same background. And I know that you talked about gold and silver on YouTube, and then when you mentioned Bitcoin, you got a lot of hate.
Oh, a whole bunch of hate, man. My first video got 750 dislikes, and it was just crushed.
Yeah. It's funny how times are changing.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. So more and more people will realize, right now, of course, crypto is getting bigger and bigger, but it's still small, right?
Yes, it is small, but the growth is exponential right now at this point.
Yeah.
We're getting more large scale holders out there. We have 2,300 plus large scale holders that have more than 1,000 Bitcoins in their wallet. The adoption rate into crypto is growing exponentially, right? We're seeing 10x increase from just the year before. You've seen NFTs, which were what was it, a few $1 million market last year, a year ago today, is now in the multi-billions of dollars. It's just, we are exploding in leaps and bounds, and it's not stopping.
Well, Davincij, it was great to have you on the channel. Good thing I found you here. Now I think you can get off my tank.
Okay. Enjoy your tank.
Thank you so much. Down below, guys, and follow Davincij. Bye-bye.